You're just a flight away. Princess Leonor of Spain, the royal who's redefining monarchy for Generation Z. Picture this. You're scrolling through social media when you stumble upon a video of a young woman confidently delivering a speech in perfect Catalan, then switching seamlessly to English, then Arabic. She's poised, articulate, and undeniably charismatic. But here's the twist, she's not an influencer or a celebrity. She's Princess Leonor of Spain, heir to one of Europe's oldest thrones, and at just 19 years old, she's quietly revolutionizing what it means to be royal in the 21st century. Asterisk. In an age where monarchy seems as outdated as flip phones, Princess Leonor of Asturias is proving that royal blood and modern relevance aren't mutually exclusive. While her contemporaries are worrying about college applications and social media likes, she's preparing to inherit a 500-year-old institution that rules over 47 million people. But don't mistake her for another privileged princess locked away in a palace. This future queen is more accessible, more globally minded, and more prepared for leadership than any Spanish royal before her. The making of a modern monarch. Born on October 31, 2005, Princess Leonor Eleanor Bourbon Ortiz entered the world as the first direct female heir to the Spanish throne in over a century. Her birth marked not just a personal milestone for King Felipe VI and Queen Letizia, but a constitutional turning point for Spain. Thanks to a 2006 law change that established absolute primogeniture, Leonor will become Spain's first queen regnant since Isabella II in the 19th century. But royal titles and constitutional significance aside, what makes Princess Leonor truly fascinating is how she's being raised to rule. Unlike the cloistered childhoods of previous generations of royals, Leonor's upbringing has been intentionally public, internationally focused, and remarkably normal, by royal standards. She's being prepared for a monarchy that will look nothing like the one her grandfather inherited, explains royal historian Drive. Carmen Soto Vasquez. This isn't just about learning protocol and cutting ribbons. She's being trained to lead a diverse, democratic nation in a globalized world. The evidence is everywhere. While other teenagers were staying home during the pandemic, Leonor was learning Mandarin via video calls with tutors in Beijing. When her peers were posting TikTok dances, she was delivering speeches at UNESCO events about climate change and sustainable development. This isn't coincidence, it's strategic preparation for a role that demands both gravitas and global perspective. Breaking the royal mold, Princess Leonor's education tells the story of a monarchy adapting to modern realities. Rather than being tutored privately in palace halls, she attended Santa Maria de los Rosales, the same Madrid school where her father studied, a coeducational institution that's rigorous but not exclusive. The choice was deliberate. King Felipe and Queen Letizia wanted their daughter to grow up alongside children from various backgrounds, understanding the lives of the people she'll someday serve. But perhaps the most significant departure from royal tradition came in 2021, when Leonor left Spain entirely to complete her international baccalaureate at UWC Atlantic College in Wales. This wasn't just any boarding school. UWC Atlantic is known for its radical approach to education, bringing together students from over 150 countries to study everything from sustainable development to conflict resolution. Sending her to Wales was genius, says royal correspondent Pilar Eyre. She's not just learning alongside international peers, she's learning to navigate cultural differences, to lead in multilingual environments, and to think beyond Spanish borders. These are skills no previous Spanish royal has ever needed. The curriculum at UWC Atlantic is telling. Alongside traditional subjects, students engage in community service, environmental conservation, and peace studies. Princess Leonor spent her weekends working with elderly residents in local care homes and participating in coastal cleanup projects. These aren't photo opportunities, they're formative experiences shaping how she understands leadership and service. The Leonor effect, a royal for the Instagram age. While Princess Leonor maintains the dignity expected of her position, she's also mastered the art of royal accessibility. Her public appearances strike a perfect balance between respect for tradition and connection with contemporary audiences. When she speaks, whether in Spanish, English, or Catalan, she doesn't sound like a teenager reading prepared remarks. She sounds like a young woman who genuinely understands the weight of her words and the diversity of her audience. Consider her 2023 speech at the Princess of Girona Foundation Awards, where she addressed young entrepreneurs and innovators. Instead of generic platitudes about youth potential, she spoke specifically about the challenges of her generation: climate anxiety, economic uncertainty, and the pressure to succeed in an increasingly connected but divided world. The speech went viral not because of her royal status, but because of its authenticity and relevance. She has this rare ability to be formal without being stiff, royal without being remote, observes media analyst Carlos Hernandez. She understands that modern royalty is about being a symbol people can relate to, not worship. This accessibility extends to her visual presentation as well. While she always dresses appropriately for occasions, her style choices reflect contemporary trends adapted for royal requirements. She's been photographed in sustainable fashion brands, Spanish designers, and occasionally, the same high street stores her contemporaries shop at. The message is clear: she's royal, but she's not from another planet. Sister Act: the dynamic with Infanta Sofia. No discussion of Princess Leonor would be complete without acknowledging her relationship with her younger sister, Infanta Sofia, born in 2007. The 2-year age gap has created a fascinating dynamic that offers insights into how the Spanish royal family functions behind palace doors. Sofia, while not heir to the throne, has grown up in the same internationally minded environment as her sister. She's equally multilingual, equally poised in public appearances, and equally prepared for a life of public service. But she's also been allowed more freedom to develop her own interests, from sports to arts to technology. The sisters' public interactions reveal a genuine affection and mutual support that's refreshing in a world where royal siblings are often portrayed as rivals. During joint appearances, they display an easy camaraderie, often sharing private jokes or small gestures of encouragement. This relationship isn't just personally meaningful, it's strategically important for the monarchy's future. Having Sofia as a strong support system is crucial for Leonor, explains royal biographer José Antonio Zarzalejos. Modern monarchy can't be a one-person show. The most successful royal families work as teams, and these sisters are already showing they understand that dynamic. The contrast in their roles is also instructive. While Leonor bears the weight of future queenship, Sofia represents the modern royal sibling, supportive, accomplished, and free to pursue personal passions while still serving the crown. Together, they represent a new model of royal sisterhood that's both personally authentic and institutionally strategic, preparing for the crown, military and beyond. In 2023, Princess Leonor took another significant step toward her royal destiny by beginning her military training at the General Military Academy in Zaragoza. This wasn't ceremonial. She's undergoing the same rigorous training as any other cadet, complete with early morning drills, challenging academic coursework, and leadership exercises. The decision to pursue military training reflects both tradition and innovation. Spanish monarchs have historically served in the armed forces, but Leonor's approach is notably comprehensive. She'll train across all 3 military branches, Army, Navy, and Air Force, gaining practical leadership experience and deep understanding of Spain's defense capabilities. She's not going through the motions, reports military correspondent Ana Sambol. Her instructors say she's disciplined, focused, and genuinely committed to learning. She asks tough questions about military strategy, defense policy, and Spain's role in international peacekeeping. This military service will be followed by university studies, likely in law, international relations, or political science. The exact institution hasn't been announced, but speculation centers on prestigious universities that would prepare her for the complex constitutional and diplomatic aspects of modern monarchy. The constitutional challenge. Princess Leonor faces a unique challenge. She'll inherit a constitutional monarchy in a country where Republican sentiment, while minority, remains vocal. Unlike hereditary monarchies in more politically stable countries, the Spanish crown must continuously justify its existence and demonstrate its value to democracy. This reality shapes everything about Leonor's preparation. She's not training to be a figurehead who cuts ribbons and attends galas. She's preparing to be an active constitutional monarch who can navigate complex political situations, represent Spain internationally, and maintain the monarchy's legitimacy in a democratic society. Recent polling shows that while support for the monarchy remains stable, it's highest among Spaniards under 30, Leonor's own generation. This suggests that her approach to royal duty resonates with young people who might otherwise be skeptical of inherited privilege.